So it is a seller's market here in Rhode Island. The market is booming. We haven't seen anything like this in this time of year, November, December, which is really, really great. It's been a long time. We've sold more homes right now this year than we have since 1999, and it's about time. So the Rhode Island real estate market in December of 2015 thus far has showed very encouraging results in the form of real estate transactions, a ton of them, okay? With the median single-family home selling in only 60 days on market on average amongst all 39 municipalities and selling at over 95% of list price, we can confirm it's a seller's market. So we've said it before, anytime you have a home that's selling in under 150 days on market and close to list price, that would be a seller's market, okay? So the real estate market in Rhode Island is hot right now for the following reasons, and these are no order at all, but low inventory. So sellers have little competition out there. It's a simple case and study of supply and demand, okay? So low supply, high demand, ton of buyers out there, prices are gonna rise. So there's only 4,300 single-family homes on the market versus a traditional 7,000 to 8,000. Okay, so we're almost half as less homes on the market as there should be. And you know what? If you're a real estate agent, you're going to love this, of course. And if you're a seller, you're going to absolutely love it. If you're a buyer, not so much, because there's not much to pick from. And of course, the prices are rising, but they're not crazy, crazy high. They're still very affordable. And here's another thing, favorable weather. Record-breaking December. No snow and ice makes it easy to show homes. I mean, it's 60 degrees out some of these days. Our open houses are pulling 20, 30 couples in. It's been insane. And here's another point. The public is aware historic rates are about to be history, right? The talks of Fed raising rates is really, really kind of putting a little bit of fear in buyers' hearts, like, oh, we better go out there and buy right now, you know, while we still can have this purchasing power that can put us in the neighborhood we want, that can get us the size home we want, et cetera, et cetera. Also, boomerang buyers. Okay, many buyers who lost their homes to foreclosures and short sales can now buy. Guess what? There's 7.3 million across the country. That's huge, right? So these people they're coming back into the market and they are buying. Here's another one. Lending guidelines have eased up. So banks are a little bit less strict on what they're lending, and it's a little bit easier, okay? So still very inexpensive to own compared to rent. That's another point. Here's another one. Millennials have come to the market as first-time home buyers. About time you guys step to the plate. And I am a millennial, so I can say that. But, I still have friends that live in mom and dad's basement, and I'm like, you're 30 years old, get out. Get out. Do you have friends like that, Jennifer?
Yes, absolutely.
Get out of the basement. Get a job if you don't have one. Make a job. Make a company, whatever. Just get out of that basement. Pay off your student debt and buy a home. And luckily, we're seeing a lot of them. A lot of them actually start to do that. Unemployment is down with job creation. The economy is continuing to improve. So these are all good things. Maybe you have some other factors that you've seen. I know there's a lot of real estate agents that listen to this show as well. You can go onto our blog on the roundtableradio.blogspot.com, and you can actually comment on that as well. We'll share it on our Facebook page as well, and RhodeIslandBlogger.com will probably share that as well. So thank you. So hopefully that gave you a bit of insight where the market's going. Great time. A lot of people are talking, winter's a bad time to sell a home. That's not necessarily true, not right now, because you have no competition. You've got a ton of buyers out there. It's a perfect storm, and so it's pretty exciting. So have you guys seen those automated home values? I know you've seen them online.
Yes.
Right. We even have a system that does that. But the automated home values, like on that big website with a Z and the big website with a T, those prices are anywhere between 7 and 13% off on a national average. Now, that's huge. I mean, think about that. Let's take the low end. 7% off on a $200,000 house is $14,000. Okay, that's a lot of money left on the table. Well, we have a site, okay? It's pretty cool. It's very unique. It's called trustthedove.smarthomeprice.com. Okay, now it's free to use. And the caveat with this is you go on that website, trustthedove.smarthomeprice.com, and you can actually adjust your home's value on over 24 different real estate websites. So you can actually look at comps. You can get a full report, okay? And I wouldn't say that this is an exact science. It's not going to come in right around where your home will appraise always. Sometimes it may. I've seen it. But if you do want that exact phone number, if you do, I was just about to throw out my phone number. If you do want that exact number on your home, we can get that for you, and you can call me direct at 401-359-2338. But if you're just curious, like what kind of equity you might have in your house, a ballpark, idea, trustthedove.smarthomeprice.com, and you might as well adjust your price on all of those websites as well. Couple clicks and you're done. Trustthedove.smarthomeprice.com.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone is in the position where they have a house they want to sell and then are looking to buy a house, so I know you're saying it's a seller's market but not a buyer's market. So, what advice do you have for somebody who would be in that type of position?
Yeah, that's a great question. So now, are you talking about how do they go forward with that process, or is it a good time for them to still buy?
Really, is it a good time to still buy, or should is waiting a little longer to that house you're wanting to sell the better move? Or
no, not necessarily, because it's kind of a wash, right? Because when you're selling, when the market is up price wise, you're going to notice when you're buying, same thing. You can't go lowball offers. But the good thing and why the market is so hot right now as well is because the rates are so low. So picture this. Like, let's say you're going to buy like a $300,000 house today while the rates are around, 4.5%. Okay. Your mortgage payment, and I'm just throwing numbers out there, this is not exact, but your mortgage payment may be around, $2,100 a month, okay? All right, let's just say rates tick up to about 5.5%. Well, now your mortgage payment is going to be an extra few $100s a month. And if there's mortgage insurance on top of that, you're going to be paying even extra there as well. So, it's a big difference, and that was a good question, Jennifer. It's still a great time to buy because of the affordability.